This is a unique experience with these two because usually, and even though we worked in different departments, we never did this at old companies. I didn't have the bonds I have the way I have with these two, and I think that is a different level of joy.
Napa Valley. Women have shaped the excellence of this region, and they're defining its future as a destination. If you like wine, or even if you aren't drinking, there's something for every taste in Napa Valley. If you're looking for a Michelin star dining experience while in Napa Valley, I'm sorry to report that none of them have a woman chef at the helm. But if you look on the Michelin site for Napa recommendations, Mustard's Grill stands out, in part because Chef Cindy Pawlcyn is a fucking legend. Don Bryant and I had a splendid dinner al fresco at the original Mustard's Grill location. Mustard's arrived on the scene in 1983 and quickly earned a beloved reputation for exceptional fare and a stunning wine list. Chef Cindy was an early advocate for using local, sustainable meats and produce, and she introduced a more accessible price point, but with no less attention to detail and quality. Since her first location, Chef Cindy has built a dining empire across Napa Valley and the wider local wine region. She also has locations in San Francisco. Our dear friend Carin, along with two of her friends and coworkers, Kelly and Grace, joined us. And of course, we brought 2 bottles of Fantesca along to the party.
All right, first and foremost, ladies, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, yes. Thank you.
We're so happy to be here. Well, what's really amazing is that we travel so much together, and this has been a perfect opportunity for us to stay in an amazing part of the country where we're in, we're out, we're at the conference, we're in the hotel, we're not experiencing the city or the surrounding area or the food that we want to eat outside of the hotel and the conference and all of those things. And we've just made a conscious effort that we were talking about this on the way up here. Like we've got to stop and enjoy. We're so fortunate to go into so many incredible cities, and we don't get to experience them.
We move so fast.
Yeah, we've got to make the effort of taking an extra day or two before or after and just spending that time when work is done to just enjoy the city and get out and experience it and enjoy the food and the culture and the history of that city. And so I think we'll do that more.
Have you done that in previous jobs, or do you feel like your whole career you've always kind of been like this, fly in, get the work done, fly home?
I've traveled all my life. I've done incentive travel programs. I mean, I've done them up here in Napa. So I'm very fortunate in that way. I think I've experienced, as a Canadian, I've seen more of the U.S. than most Americans have. And it's always been about the exploration, the journey, the food, the experiences that people can't have independently when they're traveling, or usually don't anyway, right? It's not the way, let's do it in a way that's different than you would if you came on vacation with your family, right? And so that's always been the eye and the goal, but it's allowed me to be in many places as I'm planning the trip and then executing the trip and all of those things. And that piece is missing for me in this role now. And so it's like, I want to bring that element back. Yeah.
Kelly's always that person too. She's always looking to take the walk early in the morning and catch up or get out
Find
and
a little cafe.
Yeah.
And where can we go for dinner because we've got a night on our own and all of those things, because I think it is important. We get caught up in work so much. And we have become really good friends, and we've got an extension of that with some other girls at the office as well, and some of the guys as well, but I think the girl connection is just different, right?
I always try to find the foodie restaurants with the best stuff and the best wine.
Totally.
You have to find the right people to travel with who can enjoy the same things.
They have the alignment.
True. And it's not everybody.
No, and I think we've learned that because a lot of the times we're like, okay, let's find the best restaurant and find a good walking activity and good sightseeing and a little bit of everything.
Gotta get the steps in.
Do you want to make onions?
No, I'm actually good right now.
I'm going to pass this down.
I feel like there's like a sugar coating on here.
Like a cinnamon sugar.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and the chicken?
Yeah, and the chicken. Absolutely.
It's
Is a
These are
brown sugar
outstanding.
coating.
Nice.
But it doesn't overpower it at all. Yeah, it's quite good.
I'm sorry. Rude.
So rude. So rude. We're done.
You're all set.
We're done.
No one else at the table wants to be
You're
run.
paying for your own dinner.
You're voted off the island.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine that with
what I'm talking
Vaseline?
about.
That would be so fun.
I love those bottles so much that we don't ever throw them away.
think I get mine
They're like
out
beautiful
first.
to like melt candles.
Oh, I do.
And
Dawn always shows up at the right time. She's like a wine fairy godmother.
The wine fairy
Because
godmother.
You
I need
came
you in
to one of my
life.
wine events
did.
and you gifted me a bottle of Fearless wine.
Yep.
Which I kept, didn't drink all the way until I had my skin cancer surgery.
Oh.
But remember,
It's all
but it
coming
was
back.
one of those things. It was just like
It's all
this
coming back to me,
whole, you were the fairy godmother of wine. Like,
I'll
this
take
is
the
fun.
wine fairy
But I'm just like
godmother.
processing this. I'm like, because
That's a
I'm like the
fantastic
messaging.
title.
I just
Bibbidi
And
bobbidi
also-
boo.
and
Should we get you a
Bibbidi
t-shirt?
bobbidi
yeah,
We need to doing a
but
boomerang
also,
with two empty bottles.
I'm
like
sorry,
later.
it's so rewarding personally when you know someone likes wine a lot and
Yeah.
it's like you know what they like and
Yeah.
you know I just live to make people smile.
You do.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Oh,
That
she's that is
Look at
gorgeous.
that grilled
Oh my god,
cheese.
that looks great.
I'm pretty excited about this.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh my
goodness.
What did you get? Is that
That's the rabbit of mine because I was not able to keep my
That
purse.
looks amazing.
The whole idea of, I mean, the three of you work together, and you're like making an intentional effort to like have like a travel experience.
Yeah.
But like, are you seeing more women doing this? Like, we all work together, so let's like enjoy the time together as we go. No.
No.
When you call your colleagues and say, hey, does anybody want to stay
Yeah, really good.
a little extra because we can
in my
explore.
work world, often there's not people I wanted to stay with.
Even in cities where I'm like, okay, maybe I think it's underrated. What's one extra day going to get me? Benefit of the doubt. Maybe it doesn't lead up to my expectation. Maybe it does, but I'm like, then I know. And
At
I
least you
hear,
experienced it.
that's my thing. And I'm like, because a lot of the times I'm like, the city had more to offer.
And you
than
just
I thought.
spend your day in like hotel
Yeah.
ballrooms.
Yes.
Yeah, quite literally, or in our room working.
Yeah.
The reality
it's not
is,
fun.
I'm too old
we
for fun.
spend a lot of time together.
Yes.
Like sometimes, well, I'm thinking for myself, like I live in Charleston, South Carolina now. All my family, the bulk of my friends are in New Jersey and Philadelphia. So I'm spending a lot more time with Kelly and Carin than some of my closest friends and my family. And
You
we
can
see
make
each other
the
on
most of
road.
it or not.
Yep, and I mean, we get along, we've bonded, and we're going through the same thing, and we have a lot in common, and then we're also very different, but that's the beautiful thing about it.
Absolutely.
highs, lows. Like,
And yeah.
and when you're on the road together, those people start to feel like your family. The way you talk to them about your what
But
you're
they
going
are.
through.
It's not even feels
Yeah,
like
you're
they
right.
are.
You're right.
Because family isn't blood. Family is
Trusted.
togetherness and
Yes.
all of the emotions that come with all of that.
Yeah, it's got a smokiness.
You know what? I am only because I never would do this.
No. Take it with some spinach.
I'm nervous.
please. Why?
'Cause I don't
It'll be
eat
good.
seafood.
It's not fishy.
Oh, halibut's like the best fish.
It's
too.
nice to gamble. It's like
It's very meaty.
beautiful.
You didn't
Hold up,
look at the face. Nope, that's a no. She's trying. She's trying so
Wash it
hard.
down.
That's
Wash
so
it down.
no. This is so good.
So halibut is the way
Tastes
to
like
go
chicken.
for you. It does. It's very meaty. It's not fishy.
Chicken of the
And the
sea.
sear that's on there. No, but can you take another
Oh my
piece and
God.
like?
Oh my God,
she's having no, but swipe.
Did you just have a second bite of fish?
Sauce.
Look at you.
I've had spinach
Oh my
before.
God! Say sauce. I actually just said
sauce.
no,
Hey, sauce.
I said sauce.
Dawn. Where's the sauce?
Dawn.
Dawn. I
The
said sauce.
seasoning is lovely. But here's my thing. I don't like the raisin. I like those wings. I like dry rub. I don't like sauce. Like, this is basic and amazing. And you shouldn't need more than that.
It's simple. It's very simple and very clean.
I'm on board with the halibut.
Yeah. Okay, so
Noted.
you?
Playing with your wine, Corinne, and drink it.
That's what I do. Okay, go.
This is what happens to your counters. Do not drop it. It will chip it.
You know how much this weighs?
It's like the ocean breeze with your face in the wine. It's good.
2 of those.
Yeah. Empty.
But it's like people say overspinning wine's too much. I love surfacing it up to the top of the glass.
It smells.
And it's much different than the last one.
This one smells
Oh, yeah.
delicious.
The other one was heartier.
Yep.
This one's daintier, not in a bad way.
them both.
But I love,
The legs are
Beautiful
amazing.
legs.
The viscosity in there is remarkable.
see, and you can get to the edge of the glass.
They're beautiful, fatty legs.
I like the other one better than this one. Not that this one's bad, and that's not what I'm saying. But I'm like, it's.
I think I like this because it's a little bit lighter, for sure.
is lighter.
It's definitely lighter. So as a white drinker, that's a red that I could palate.
This is a unique experience with these two because usually, and even though we worked in different departments, we never did this at old companies. I didn't have the bonds I have the way I have with these two, and I think that is a different level of joy.